Hello, everyone. Today we are going to be going over surveillance for maximum coverage, the MA9321 and MA9322. So I just want to thank you guys for attending our presentation. My name is Annalise Shane, and I'm a technical field trainer with VivoTech. All right, today let's go over VivoTech's multi-adjustable cameras. These are our most versatile product that we offer. By having each sensor independent of each other, the MA9321 and 22 can view 4 different regions simultaneously, and therefore is going to reduce the total number of cameras that you need for your surveillance. So this is going to help you to lower your total installation time and cost. There's only one cable run for these cameras, or for this camera, with 4 different views. And in today's presentation, I'm going to be going over the features, the different scenarios you're going to use them in, installation, and then I'll do a brief demo of the web interface. So if you guys have any questions, please shoot them over to me at trainingna@vivotech.com, and then we'll answer you as soon as possible. So some of the main features of these cameras are that they employ H.265 compression codec and then VivoTech SmartStream 3 technology, which is going to reduce that bandwidth up to 90% while still maintaining excellent image quality as compared to the H.264 without smart streaming. Features 4 independent 5-megapixel CMOS sensors, so these network cameras can provide the most flexibility in surveillance monitoring. Each 5-megapixel sensor has a max frame rate of 30 frames per second, 120 decibel WDR Pro, and then the MA9322 expands on the already versatile MA9321 by adding built-in IR illuminators. Okay, these IRs are effective up to a 30-meter radius. All right, let's take a look at these cameras, what they look like on their main body. So the sensors are all in a circular track that you can individually pan around the track. You can tilt the lenses, and then you can also rotate each lens. To loosen them up, so you can adjust, you can loosen the screws here, and then it'll make it easier for you to move the lenses around if it felt a little tight. Okay, each of the remote focus lenses can be remotely adjusted from 3.7 to 7.7 millimeters, and this is going to give you a 40 to 88 degree horizontal field of view and a 28 to 59 degree vertical field of view. So let's compare the MA9322 to the MA9321. Okay, as you can see, the only difference is that we added the IR illuminators that provide illumination up to 30 meters, right? So these pictures show you what a difference having IR can make. By adding this IR illumination, no matter if it's day or night or light or dark, it's always going to provide complete video security. Okay, so in addition to the supreme night visibility technology, these areas of low light visibility are no longer an issue. With the 4 adjustable independent sensors, there are many ways that you could set up this camera so that it's ideal for your environment. Okay, you can have a full 360-degree view or even a 270-degree view with 3 sensors and one pointed down to see what's happening right below the camera. You have a ton of options on how you can mount these cameras. So whether you need to mount it on a pole or on a false ceiling, hang it over the side of the building, VivoTech has the accessories to fit your application. All right, so mounting them inside offices and hotel lobbies or hallways, you can use our in-ceiling mounting accessories. If you're trying to monitor traffic or intersections, you may need a pendant mount. Mounting them on a corner of a building, there are corner mount accessories available as well. And if you're installing them in a parking lot, you may need pole mounting accessories. Okay, so you can find which accessories you need for your projects easily in the accessories section on our camera's webpage on VivoTech's website. All right. As for the installation, there's a few pointers that I want to go over for the physical installation of these products. So this one, what I'm going to be showing you is going to be the MA9322. Okay, so first we're going to need to unscrew the 8 screws that are holding the dome to the main body. Next, we'll twist the dome cover to the right, and then we can lift up the dome. Okay, so in order to get the main body off the base plate, you're first going to need to push in this button, and then you'll twist the main body to the right, and then you can lift the main body off that base plate. So really simple to get this apart. Okay, next you're going to remove that waterproofing cable gland by twisting it off. You may need to use a 26mm hex socket or a wrench to loosen it up. And then let me point this out, as it's important to ensuring that the grommet forms a tight seal. You need to make sure that your Ethernet cable is between 5 to 6.3 millimeters in thickness. After you've mounted your base plate, you're going to attach the safety tether wire from the main body to the base. Okay, you'll pull your Ethernet cable through the opening, and then whenever you're ready to attach the main body back to the base, you'll line up the arrows first, and then you can turn the main body to the right until you hear a click. Okay, once you hear that click, then you know that it's locked into place. All right, for right here, this is very important. So main thing I want to iterate here is that whenever you're putting the waterproofing cable gland back on and screwing it in, you need to tighten it down with the wrench. Don't just tighten it by hand and think that's going to be enough. You want that rubber grommet to bulge a little bit. All right, so here's a video, a quick video that shows how it looks whenever it's tightened down. Okay, and this is just to ensure that water's not going to come in, because if water can find a way in, it's going to make it in your camera. After you've plugged in your Ethernet cable and any other cables like your digital ins and outs, you've positioned your lenses and you're ready to close up the camera. Before you close it up, I need you to take out the silica gel packs that are currently in the camera. Okay, replace it with the packs that came separately in that box for your camera. I want to be sure to emphasize this, that if you're not already doing this with any of your outdoor cameras, this is something you definitely should be doing. You're going to attach your dome cover to the main body by lining up the arrows, and then you'll turn the cover to the right to lock it into place. Then you'll tighten back up those 8 screws. And then last, all you have to do is just pop that IR shield back on by pushing down on it until it clicks into place, and that's it. Our MA camera is now ready to be added to the NVR VMS. Once we have the camera physically installed, we can now add it to our NVR. I do want to remind you guys, I know I keep on beating this into everybody's heads, but whenever you're using our MA series cameras, the number of channels needed on that NVR is the same as the number of lenses on the camera. The MA9322 and 21 have 4 lenses. Therefore, they're going to need 4 channels on the NVR. And this also includes our Windows-based rack mount NVRs with VAS2 inside. Okay, the MA series cameras are going to take up 4 of those channels. Even though it has VAS2, it's still considered an NVR. So whenever we're adding MA camera to NVR, we're going to go into Settings, Configuration, Camera, Management, and then click the plus sign. Okay, we're going to uncheck the Hide Installed Cameras and find our MA series camera that we want to add. Click on the Add button and then click Apply. We're going to do this 3 more times for a total of 4 times. All right, as you can see here, I've already created the names and set this up, but I'll go over what you can do. We'll rename the camera, make sure that your channel is set to whatever one you need it to be, and then enter in the username and password and click Apply. We're going to do this for each channel. So this one is going to be our channel 2, so make sure that we change the channel here. And do the same thing for channels 3 and then channel 4. If for some reason you can't change the channel number when you're editing the camera information, go ahead and fill everything else out, like the camera name, the username and password to each of the cameras. Save it, give your NVR a reboot, go back to the camera management page, and you should be able to change the channel, no problem. Let me show you how easy it is to add these cameras to VAS2. Very simple. Whenever we're in VAST, all we have to do is go to Settings. Under Cameras, We're going to hit the add button, and then we'll find our MA9322 to add it. Once you click add, it's going to ask for your username and password for the camera. And then all 4 of those channels are going to automatically populate. Super simple. And then also, best part about this is it only takes up 1 license. All right, guys, do a quick demo of the UI for you. Let me see. Go to Shepherd. Log into my camera. Once you're logged into the camera, you'll notice that we only see 1 sensor at a time. Okay, in order to view the other sensors, I just need to go over here to the top left under video stream, click on this arrow, and now I can choose which channel I want to view. Okay, so next I want to show you the configuration page. So under here, we'll go under media and then image. Now I want you to note up here where it says channel, we're making changes to each individual channel. Okay, so I can set up my video title. I could say this is channel 1, or I can describe what it's pointed at, make changes to day-night settings here. For the IR illuminators, smart IR as well under the illuminators, once again, depends on which channel that I'm making changes to. Go under exposure. Scroll down, this is where you can find your WDR settings and make changes to each individual channel there. And then this camera is remote focused, and we can go into each different channel and remote focus as needed. All right, super simple. Everything's pretty much pretty much the same as any of our other cameras. You just need to be aware of which channel you're making changes to whenever you're inside of the configuration part. All right, guys, I told you it was going to be really simple, really quick and easy for you guys. This wraps up our demo and presentation of the Vivotex multi-adjustable network cameras, the MA9321 and MA9322. Please go to our website for more information regarding these products. If you have any questions, please email us at trainingna@vivotech.com to see a list of and register for any of our upcoming webinars. Please visit us at vivotech.com/VWA/insider-webinars. Also, another thing that I want to point out to you guys, if you guys missed a webinar or are wanting to view the recording at a later time, you can now find those recordings on our partner portal. Okay, so all you have to do is log into vivotech.channeltivity.com, navigate to the Vivotech training, which is located on the left-hand menu. Okay, you'll click folders, and then this is where you're going to find any of our training videos, our corporate videos, and even our recorded webinars. Thank you all for attending our presentation today, and I hope to see you next week for our presentation on Vivotech's Core Plus 3.0 Advanced Firmware. Thank you guys again. Have a wonderful rest of your day.